Obviously, the news from a personal side, Jordan, and then from the team side, could you kind of give us a state of A. Jordan and then how the team moves forward?
Yeah. Obviously, it's a blow to a promising young player. Jordan has a ton of talent, bright future ahead of him, I would say that. But this certainly is a setback. But it's not a setback that he can't overcome. When you discuss, adversity and stuff like that, the people that can persevere under tougher conditions, those are the guys that make it in life. So it's a tough life lesson for him, but I have all the confidence in Jordan that he's going to pull through this and come back to us and be a significant part of the team. And then you ask about the team. The team's going to miss him. The team's going to miss him. There's no question. But I would also say to you guys that, look, we miss Ozzy. We miss Victor. We missed Deuce for large parts of 2016. So within the group, I think there's enough senior players that we can try and overcome the loss of a big player. And that's our reality. That's the perseverance. That's the adversity that we have as a team. And I think that's something we're up for the challenge.
Speaking of those other guys, Ozzy, Victor, Dempsey, can you offer health updates?
Yeah, they're all out here on the field. They're getting closer. It's Jordan's a tough kid. Those guys are tough. When they're ready, they'll play.
How much do you feel for Jordan after last year's injury, and then it seemed like he was really getting back to it in preseason?
Yeah, he started off well. That's part of the emotional side of it, the raw side of it. Especially for a nice kid. Makes you feel bad. But again, I'd repeat that, of course it's going to affect him a little bit here. That's just human nature. It's a tough thing to swallow, but he'll be okay. I got confidence in him.
How has the team surrounded Jordan with messages?
You saw it. You saw it. The whole plane ride back. We had him up in first class. Christian sitting right next to him, taking care of him. So life is pretty normal for those two.
This clearly opens the window for the door for somebody else to step in and take charge. Who are you looking forward to stepping up and truly taking advantage of that opportunity that opens up with his injury?
Well, we have Bruin and Deuce. Lamar's been re-signed. Those are the guys that will carry the lion's share of the work. How we play, the formation, the style, all of that changes certainly subtly just because of Jordan's characteristics versus Will's characteristics. But, last year we did pretty good, with Will and Deuce and that type of combination. So we'll try and get through it again.
Critical Champions League game coming up this week, and then season opener right behind it.
Yeah.
What are you looking in terms of minutes? Is that factoring into who you're looking at for that starting 11 on Thursday?
The next game is the most important game. We're going to get back to that. That served us well in 2016, and the most important game is the next game. So I'm going to put out the best lineup for Thursday, and then we're going to assess, and then we're going to put out the best lineup for Sunday. And we're going to reassess, and hopefully if we have a good performance on Thursday, we'll assess for Wednesday. But every game is a critical game for us.
Now that you've had a couple of days to maybe go over film study and things like that, what surprised you about Santa Tecla? What do you think that has been different that maybe you didn't prepare for?
Well, I think if you look at that game, there were ebbs and flows in the game. I think their crowd did lift them. I thought the spirit of that team was a big part of the reason why they were able to come back from 1-0. That first goal seemed to spark them. And if you watch the replay of the first goal, the cross comes in, guys fall down, it bounces right to their leading guy, and he puts it in. That gave them the momentum that they needed. So as far as the film is concerned, what we do is always assess what we did, where can we tweak our team to have a better performance, and we'll certainly work through that leading up to Thursday.
First home match of 2018 on Thursday. What are you looking forward to the most about getting back to Central Midfield?
Well, hopefully nice weather. Well, actually, maybe some rainy, cold weather might be good. See if they can handle that. But yeah, it's always great to play in front of the fans. They will have the opportunity to lift us. They always do. So it's just nice to be back home. It was a long preseason after a short off season, so it's nice to be home.
Speaking about weather, just real quick, was the weather any type of factor down there?
No. At kickoff, it was 70 degrees. I mean, it was pretty nice.
And in regards to maybe in a tactical way, it seemed like in the second half, maybe there wasn't as much depth. How could you work on that here?
The depth?
In the flanks, maybe the explosion down the sides.
Well, I think the tactical setup for the game on Thursday is going to go back to what we do well, and we're a very good possession team. We like to get our outside backs forward. We like to, make sure that we're goal dangerous from the wide positions. We use our two holding midfielders as the guys that, cover a lot of ground and do the defensive work, but they're also the fulcrum to make sure we're changing the point of attack. It's going to be standard Sounder soccer.